Hi, in this video I'm going to cover a few small settings that you can change when you first get your new PlayStation 4 to make sure everything runs smoothly. PlayStation 4s are awesome, and yes, it's 2022 and they're currently last gen, but let's be real, PlayStation 5s are extremely hard to get right now, and so no judgment here if you're getting a PlayStation 4 for the very first time and you're wanting to know some tips to set it up. First thing you might want to do is change your theme. This is a little harder to do than you might think. It's not hard, but it's just kind of buried in the menus a little bit on where to find themes. So first off, go to the PlayStation Store, and you're going to go to Add-ons, which is weird. You'd think there'd just be a theme menu. And then from Add-ons, go to Themes. And from here, if you want, you can buy a theme, but I like to just do the free ones. So you can sort them from price low to high. And if you do that, you'll find all of the free themes, and it's kind of nifty. Sometimes when you get a new game, they'll come with a theme, or you can find these free ones and find a cool one to do. I personally like the dynamic themes. They're kind of cool because they move in the background and look really awesome. But anyway, go ahead and download the theme or themes that you want to use. Then go ahead and go back to your settings, and you're going to go down here. There's actually a themes menu in the settings, and then you're going to select theme and go ahead and apply it. Personally, I really like this Firewatch theme because it changes with the time of the day. So when it's bright outside, it's bright on the screen. When it's dark outside, it's a dark screen. It's a pretty cool theme. Another setting you're going to want to change when you first get your PlayStation 4 is your login settings. You want to make logins a little bit easier. So go into settings and go to login settings, and I would go ahead and put a check mark box here where it says log into PS4 automatically. This is really helpful when you're logging in. You don't have to press the PlayStation button when you're connecting your controller. Once you turn on your PlayStation, it should just automatically go into the main menu. Sometimes these PlayStation controllers can become disconnected from the PlayStation 4, especially if you use your controller on your phone or other mobile device. It can not connect back to the PlayStation 4 very easily. So checking this setting can make reconnecting your controller much easier. Speaking of that, if you run into that situation where you can't connect your controller to your PlayStation 4, make sure to check my other videos where I go into detail on how to fix that. Another awesome thing you should do with your new PlayStation 4 is enable remote play. So to do that, go into settings and go all the way down until you see remote play connection settings, and then go ahead and put a check mark box where it says enable remote play. Remote play is just an awesome thing to set up. It can make troubleshooting things on your PlayStation 4 a little bit easier. If your controller becomes disconnected from your PlayStation 4, like I mentioned previously, using remote play is a great way to reconnect it using Bluetooth, which I explain in one of my other videos. Again, if you have connection issues with your controller, make sure you check that out in my other videos. The last really important thing you should do with your new PlayStation 4 is save your dang receipt, especially if you're buying it new. If you're buying it new from like Walmart or Target or Amazon, save a copy of your receipt somewhere, especially if it's a paper copy and not a digital one. Make sure you take a picture of that receipt and save that somewhere like in a folder where you're going to be able to find it later. This can be really important if your PlayStation 4 has any sort of defect and it's within the warranty. You'll need that receipt in order for them to fix it for you or send you a new one. The same thing goes with the PlayStation 4 controller that came with your PlayStation. You have to have the receipt for your PlayStation in order to send that controller in. The controllers have a 1-year warranty that protects against things like drift issues and other problems that could crop up with your controller. If you don't have that receipt, you will not be able to get that repair done. So make sure you save that receipt. Kind of going along with that, make sure you take a picture of the serial number on the back of your controller. If you take a look at this, these PlayStation 4 controllers are notorious for having the labels wear out. This label has the serial number on it. And as you can see, if one were to not take a picture of that, it's almost impossible to figure out what the numbers are on the back of this label. So very, very huge tip. Take a picture of that as soon as you get a new PlayStation 4 controller, whether it's the one that comes with the box or one that you get from a store. Snap that picture, save it somewhere, because if you have any drift issues or anything happening within 1 year, you just have to go to PlayStation Online customer support and enter that information in, and they will send you a refurbed or a new controller if they can't fix it there at their warehouse. Those are my basic tips for setting up a new PlayStation 4. There are, of course, other things that you can do, but to me, those are the most important ones to do and get out of the way while you're thinking about it or while it's fresh out of the box. They will save you a lot of problems in the future.